Hi everybody, Happy New Year. My name is Becky and with me is Alec.
Hey guys.
And we're going to be going over the IDX Broker platform with you. And for everybody that's new to this, hopefully this will help answer some beginners questions. And hopefully this will be a refresher course for anybody that needs that. Going over some things today are the basics, the IDX pages that come with your account, how to create a widget, how to create your saved links, where your leads go, and how to manage your listings. So let's go ahead and jump right into the dashboard. When you first log in, this is what you're going to see. This is your new IDX Broker dashboard. You're going to see you've got some quick features down here where you can see your features and notices, where you can see your webinars like today, some email updates, your most recent leads, some traffic stats, most popular pages, so on and so forth. Back up at the top is the important stuff, your navigation buttons. So let's go ahead and go to the round one account and then account info. This is where you'll see your name, your company name, your website address, the important information. If anything here needs to be changed, let's say maybe there was a typo or you're having a domain name change, you'll see right here, if you need to change your company name, website address, or subdomain, to please contact our MLS team, mlsinfo@idxbroker.com. The reason for this is just in case something like the website address or your company name, we may need to update your MLS paperwork. If you're setting up a custom domain, once that's set up at your domain registrar, you come into your IDX Broker account. You can set it up right here. You put it in right here, click yes, save changes down below. Steps to do that, we'll show you where to find that here in a moment. Things like your display name, how it shows up on your IDX content, gets changed right here. Let's say the name on the account was Becky, but I'm actually a team. So I want to change that to, Team IDX, because I need it to display that way on my website. This is where I would do that. Primary email address. It was coming just to me, but I needed to go to my admin. I would change that right here. Address can be changed right here. Phone number can be changed right here. Save changes right down below. And this is the very beginning, account info. Next step, billing information. That's a big one. If nothing got entered at the very beginning, you can log into your account, go to the round account button, billing, add edit billing. You can enter in your billing information here, or you could change billing information right here. Save changes. Also, if you're not comfortable doing that, you can always call into your tech support team and we can help you with that. Checking your billing information. Again, click on billing, go to information, and you can see the card that you currently have on file, your current payment information, such as when your last payment was, when your next payment is, what your current invoice is, and your payment history down here. Not exactly the best example because we don't have any payment information on our demo account, but this is where your invoice would show. It'll show when your last payment was, how much it was, and in this little side right here, you would see a little square with an arrow in it. If you click on it, it would expand down and show you what that invoice entailed and give you the option to email it to yourself or the primary contact, or to print it out right there. I know that tax season is coming up, so that may be a very helpful piece of information in the months coming up. Next one we got, Upgrade Center. This is a big one. Let's say you start out with IDX Broker Lite, but you notice there's some features that are Platinum only that you really want. This is where you can upgrade to Platinum. Real simple. Come to Upgrade Center. You'll automatically be taken to account type. You'll see that you've got the options of Platinum and Lite. Read about the IDX Broker Platinum, terms and conditions, Change account type. It lets you know what the price would be to do that. Check yes, I agree. Submit now. If you signed up as a single user, but now you have team members, multi-user levels, you can come here, see the different multi-user levels that are available. Read what they also come with. It lets you know the pricing. You could change the toggle. It lets you know the different pricing right here. Select yes, I agree. Submit now. It'll change your account immediately. Change of password. Same thing. Account, change password. You can do that right here within your dashboard. And I think that's pretty good for the account section. Message Center. Okay, Message Center is a good one. Message Center is where you can check to see which ones of your leads received property update emails that day. As you can see, our leads received property updates as long as something met their criteria. And you can see that the account holder received their property update summary. You could also click on it and it'll show you the email that went out. So yeah, Message Center, that's a really good one. All right, so preferences, that'll be next. Round button preferences. Let's go to, we'll peruse global preferences a little bit, but this is a little more in-depth, maybe a little too much for the webinar just yet. But here you can have different settings. On your search pages, you'll notice that you have 3 options. One's a city list, a county list, and a postal code list. If you only want people to be able to search by city list, go ahead and come in here to the global preferences and uncheck county and postal code, and all they'll have available is the city. Just an example of what's available in here. Also, you'll notice there will be tabs to the different search options, search pages. If you don't want all of them, you come in here, make that change. Your minimum and maximum price defaults are also under global preferences. You can change those here as well. Results pages changes, also under global preferences. Details pages. Under preferences, city, county, and postal code lists. I know that we've got plenty of calls about how, the MLS list is just way too full of places that, the agent may not even cover. And so they have a select niche market that they do cover. They'd like to create their own list. Not a problem. So let's go ahead and real quick create a list of cities that you do cover. I want to create my own city list. So you can either add your cities by single item. Let's say you only cover up to 10 of them. That's real simple. Add them one at a time. So you can go Boca Raton, add I guess Delray's one word. Delray Beach, add, so on and so forth. Or if you obviously cover more than 10, you can bulk add from the MLS, totally different state, add, and then check mark the ones you do not cover, leaving the ones that you do, and remove the ones that you don't. Then finalize and continue. Name your list, save new list, and you could apply it to your search pages. Next, under preferences, saved links. Let's see how to create one. Saved links are also known as community pages, neighborhood pages, and they come in handy because it's basically a one-stop shop for your visitors. Let's say you service Eugene, Oregon, and you don't want them to have to do the search themselves, and you just want to show Eugene homes in a certain price range that are a half acre and above. So you would do the search for them, create a results page that they would have to click on. To create this saved link, it's round button preferences, saved links, create. Pick a search page. This lists all the search pages available in your account. Mind you, Polygon is only available to Platinum, but we're going to go ahead and use Advanced Search. That's available to Platinum and Lite users. Next step, it's going to pull up my advanced search page. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose the city of Eugene. I want a price range of $200,000 to $500,000. I want at least 2 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms. Or in 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Sorry. And then you get all these extra features of what you would like the home to have. And let's say I want it to have a deck. So before I create my link, I can see that it's even going to have results. So I'd like to view results in new window. So then I'm going to go ahead and go back down to the bottom. Click next step. I'm going to want to give my link a title, which will be Eugene Homes with Deck. And here I could also edit all my SEO options. You know, Eugene, Oregon homes with deck and views. Add keywords, Eugene, Oregon, deck, homes, views, you know, etc., etc. And save and manage links. And there's my link, saved right in my dashboard. When I'm ready to add it to my website, I can preview the link, grab it right here in my address bar, copy, and paste it anywhere on my website, to a button, in my menu, anywhere. And that'll be the page that my visitors see. Following that, we're going to go ahead and go to widgets, so we can stay on the same kind of thing. Designs, widgets.
So these widgets are great. The link is nice as a saved link on your website that opens up in a full page. If you have a good wrapper on it, it will look like the rest of your website. But some people are asking, what if you just want to take a current page on your website and stick some information in there, stick some IDX content in there? That's where widgets going to come in really handy. So you can actually take results as a widget, and then you can place that on an existing page on your website.
This is very true. And then I also see the question, can you repeat the benefits of a saved link? Saved link, you can get SEO content. Widgets, you cannot. But there's also the fact where you can get SEO content for your website's page. You would just get no SEO content for that IDX widget, if you keep in mind. Also, with a saved link, you can get even more SEO benefit by editing the subheader and adding community information, which I've seen people do. They can create a really nice community page from one of our saved links. Under the Preferences tab, where you saw me editing those SEO settings, adding the meta tags and the meta keywords, there's a section, the subheader, where I have seen agents, clients, admins edit the information to write a nice little blurb, you know, about the community. Maybe add a picture, you know, create a nice community page and then have those results all down below. As a side note, the subheader information does show at the top of the page. So now we'll go to, like Alex said, the other benefit, the widgets. Widgets can be placed on a pre-existing page that is already on your website. So under Designs, Widgets, Create. To build a widget, same steps as we just did for the saved link. Build a widget, step 1. We need to select what type of widget we want. Slideshow is one image per listing that fades in and out as it rotates through the listings with a caption. The showcase is tiled listings. Carousel, however many images you want going across with an arrow on each side so they can scroll through. Let's go ahead and do a carousel. Let's choose properties to feature. You can feature your own. You can feature your supplemental. You can do both featured and supplemental. If you're a team account, you can feature an agent. You can do your custom search, which we're going to go ahead and do right now, just like our saved link. Choose a search page. We're going to go ahead and do advanced search, just like our saved link. Again, pops up our advanced search page. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing just because we know we had results with it. I'm going to go ahead and choose the city of Eugene, a price of $200,000 to $500,000, bedrooms of 3+, bathrooms of 2+, with a deck. And then I want to name it okay. And let's say I want 4 across. I would like my widget to be responsive, as a lot of people are looking at things on mobile devices, tablets, so this way it'll fluctuate with the size of their screen. I'm going to go ahead and build my widget, and it's going to go ahead and tell me that the default number of listings is limited to 25, which is okay because my results to that particular search was over that amount. It gives me the script to place on the page that I want to put this widget on. And I'm going to go ahead and preview my widget. And it's still thinking. There we go. Here's my carousel widget. So as you can see, I chose 4. So it's going to display 4 listings at a time. Here's my arrow left and my arrow right. I just click that, slides on through. And so now, using this script, I can place it on any page I please. Next thing we're going to touch upon is, where do your leads go? So once somebody signs up on your website and you get that email, somebody signed up on your IDX Broker page, well, where does that lead go? Into your dashboard. You go to the round button leads, come here to leads, manage. You'll be able to see what their last activity was, what their last update was, what their status is, how many saved searches they have or saved properties, their contact information, what date they signed up on. Here are their tools where you can see their lead information, check out their property updates, their saved properties, saved searches, edit any contact information for them. Let's say you have talked with them, you got a phone number for them that they may not have entered when they filled out their form. You have their address, so on and so forth. Maybe you took some notes from a conversation you had with them. You can add that note, maybe something more about a property they're looking for. Maybe they didn't save a search and they gave you information about a home they're looking for or types of homes they're looking for. You can add a saved search for them so they can start receiving property updates. So let me go back on how to do that for them. Let's say they signed up on your website but did not save a search. You've spoken with this lead and they've given you the criteria that they're looking for, and you want them to start receiving property updates from you so they can keep in contact. So I'm going to choose this person. They have no saved searches. I go into lead info, saved searches, add edit saved searches. No saved search to display. That's because I'm going to go ahead and enter one for them. Click here to add a saved search. I can choose either basic or advanced search. Pretty simple. Next step. Gives me my search form. I enter in the criteria. Next step. I give that search a name. Their first choice. Make sure this is checkmarked for them to receive the updates. Save changes. I can even go back to my leads screen and know that they're all done. When I come back to this screen, I can see that he now has 1 saved search. So last up is listings. We automatically pull in your listings from your MLS or MLSs for you when we have the featured ID set for you or your team members. They come into this section, the round button listings, active. These are your active listings. Demo account, sorry, no active listings. But you will be able to see them here. Any listings that have gone sold, pending, contingent will fall here with an unknown status from the time that you've had an IDX Broker account. They will sit here with an unknown status for 60 days. If nobody comes into your account and changes that unknown status to what actually happened to the listing, within those 60 days, they will leave the account and we are not able to retrieve them. So we recommend that every so often somebody comes in and changes that status if you want that listing to show on your sold pending page. Supplemental listings, also known as pocket listings. If you have a listing you want to showcase that is not, let's say, your listing, or is not a particularly public listing that is being pulled in from the MLS, this is where you can manually enter that listing. You would go listings, supplemental, create. Select MLS. Do not be thrown off by this, please. You just choose your MLS. Our system kind of uses it as a template, a layout per se. Go ahead and select it and then fill out whatever it is you need to fill out. Click add property, and then you'll be able to add photos, so on and so forth after that. Syndication. This is where you will be able to see where you can access your RSS links. Also the syndication to turn on for Zillow, Trulia, or the Zillow/Trulia feed, and the others that we have listed here. And that is the listings tab.
So it will often be the case that you may only have a single listing, but you still want to take advantage of featuring these on one of your pages or making a widget for them. So we can do that by creating a carousel, and then the properties to feature is going to be a custom list. You can take over from here.
So once you choose custom list, you'll see that it says please enter one or more listing IDs separated by commas. So you would enter in the listing ID, one property, two properties, etc.
And then when you build this out, it'll take those listing IDs and go ahead and populate this. It's a manual process, so if they drop off, they just drop off. If there's a new listing in the office, you'll have to go back and edit it. But you can edit these widgets at any time, so you don't have to create a new one. You can build it out, place that code on your website, and then just go in IDX Broker and switch out those IDs whenever you need to.
Now that is the rough workaround. If you find yourself being more of an office type situation, we highly recommend upgrading your account to accommodate that. Again, this is where we talked about at the beginning, the round button account, upgrade center, go to multi-user, and see if maybe one of these multi-user levels fits your situation. Because once you go to one of these multi-user situations, you can go to preferences, featured IDs, and select up to a certain amount of agents and feature those listings. And you'll be able to create your carousel with more listings than just yours. You'd be able to feature your team members. If you would like more information on that or a better explanation, we could definitely look at your account in particular. Just give us a call, our tech support team, or email us, help@idxbroker.com. Alrighty, well, thank you everybody for attending, and I hope you guys have a great new year.